Tom Hopper, Lincoln City player, with us. Tom, Lincoln have had many good days at the office. Today was just an off one.
I think you're bang on there. Like you said, we've had many good times, and our aim is to obviously keep them more regular than not. But today, unfortunately, is one of those days where we've got to learn a lot from and learn quickly. And unfortunately, these days do happen now and again, but we've got to make sure they are a one-off. I think that's the key to that.
Come back to that in a second. Just on the start of the game, the penalty. I know they went on to score 3 other goals and all that. To us on the replays, it looked decidedly unlike a penalty.
I think so, but I think that was probably the story of the game. We didn't get the rubber green with certain things, and things fell to them more than it did us. And I think that probably reflects in the scoreline. And like you say, sometimes you have days like that. But we've got to learn quickly and bounce back quickly on Tuesday.
I think that's the thing, isn't it? What you must, if you take something out of it as a group of players, I thought up until the 4th goal, it still felt like Lincoln were trying to find some sort of way back into it.
Yeah, I think as we spoke about together, obviously it's a difficult time, 3-0 at half time. It's a difficult sort of period to try and navigate. So we sort of said, we stick to what we're doing and how we do and how we've had success this season, and we'll create chances like we've shown at 0-0, and sort of try and build ourselves back into the game slowly, try and build that confidence back. And I think we did that until the 4th goal, which sort of took the wind out of ourselves again. But we played some good stuff. We played better, obviously, but we've got to learn from it, take stuff, take the experience and use it in a positive manner going forward.
We've missed the fans for all the games, but I thought a game like today, with the penalty, and if there'd been no feeling of outrage about it, if you like, it might have felt very different. Yeah,
very much so. But obviously having the fans in here would be massive for us, regardless whether there had been a penalty or not. Having them today would have been a massive help, and it's something we're longing for. So hopefully sooner rather than later they'll be here to help us through tough days like this.
You kept the same position in the league table. Because Shrewsbury, who you're playing on Tuesday night, have won at Hull today. It shows the type of league it is, doesn't it?
Yeah, and we're not silly enough to think that any team can be anyone. We know that. So we know full well that come Tuesday night when Shrewsbury come here, regardless whether they beat them 4-1 last week, it'll be a very different game. So we've got to react. They'll be on a high, even more so now. So we've got to show that we can react to that, and I think we have done so far in certain times this season when things like this have happened. So we've got full belief in the group that to make today a one-off and bounce back Tuesday.
And that's the key, isn't it? If you look at the earlier part of the season, you've had a couple of bad results, but you very quickly stop it and to keep the slump as short as possible.
That's it. We can't dwell on it. Whether we win, lose or draw, we've got to sort of try and keep very level. And I think the group and the staff are very good at that as a group, looking after us in that way. So we'll make sure come Monday morning we'll do our analysis that we need to do on this game, but we'll then move very quickly, looking forward to Shrewsbury and how we're going to beat them.